How to fail the JLPT N5. I failed the JLPT N5. And what to learn from it? Just immerse, they said. So, you thought you were ready for the JLPT N5? Think again. Today, I'm here to show you exactly how to fail so you don't make the same mistakes I did. Sit back, take notes, and maybe laugh along the way, because failure is part of the journey. Ignore vocabulary. Japanese verbs can sound similar, especially to beginners, because many share common endings or follow predictable patterns, skipping flashcards and choosing to watch anime instead. For the JLPT N5, the vocabulary isn't inherently difficult, but certain words can be tricky due to similar meanings, words that seem alike but have different nuances, kanji with multiple readings. Some words involve kanji that can confuse beginners. Abstract concepts, words that don't have direct equivalents in English.
I opened up my dinky book. I thought I had a plan, but those hiragana letters ran away from my hand. Particles and verbs, they all look the same when I sat for—
Who needs to know 800 words when you can just memorize kawaii, right? Surely the examiners will be impressed with your knowledge of anime catchphrases. But seriously, ignoring vocabulary is the first ticket to failure.
Cause I won't let the JLPT keep me feeling blue.
Forget grammar. Let's face it, the grammar section is where dreams go to die. Don't even get me started on particles like wa and ga. They're tiny, but they pack a punch, the kind that knocks you right out of the passing zone. Watashi wa neko desu.
I got the JLPT blues, I bit off more than I can chew. Kanji's got me crying and—
Particles, verbs, nah, just throw them anywhere and hope for the best. Trust me, the grammar section of the test will sort you out in seconds. Remember, in Japanese, grammar isn't just decoration, it's the whole structure. Skip listening practice. Just immerse, they said. Just watch anime without subtitles, they said. But what they didn't say is that comprehension comes from practice, not magic. Why are they talking so fast? If you can't hear it, it doesn't exist, right? Wrong. Listening comprehension makes up a big chunk of the JLPT. Skipping listening practice is like signing up to fail. Start listening to slow, clear Japanese and build up your skills. The struggle is real. Struggle with kanji.
more than I can chew. Kanji's got me crying and grammar's got me too. But I'll pick up my pencil, I'll study every clue.
Kanji, the great wall that stands between you and JLPT glory. If you're thinking, it's just N5, how hard can it be? Think again. The test expects you to know 100 kanji, and trust me, each one is a minefield waiting to explode. Kanji have multiple readings. Keeping them straight is like juggling flaming swords, blindfolded. And don't get me started on similar-looking kanji. Just a little line difference, but a world apart in meaning. If you're not careful, you'll end up calling someone a book and wondering why they're giving you strange looks. Procrastination. The test date is creeping closer while I'm binge-watching anime. Studying is overrated. Or at least that's what I told myself until I found myself cramming 5 weeks of material into 5 hours. Spoiler alert, it didn't work. Set a schedule and stick to it. Your future self will thank you. Panic during the test. Test anxiety. The best way to avoid panicking is to practice under timed conditions. And remember, deep breaths work wonders. When in doubt, pick option 3 for everything. Luck is on your side. Or is it? What happens after failings?
I opened up my dinky book. I thought I had a plan, but those hiragana letters ran away from my hand. Particles and verbs, they all look the same. When I sat for that JLPT, I only felt the shame. I got the JLPT blues, I bit off more than I can chew. Kanji's got me crying and grammar's got me too. But I'll pick up my—
And that's how you too can join the elite club of JLPT failures. But here's the thing. Failing isn't the end of the story. In fact, it's just the beginning. Take that failing score as a lesson, not a judgment. The best way to avoid panicking is to practice under timed conditions. And remember, deep breaths work wonders.
You. Kanji's got me crying and grammar's got me too. But I'll pick up my pencil,
But here's the truth. Failing isn't the end. It's just a step toward getting better. Every mistake is a chance to improve, and every failure is a step closer to success. Here's how you can avoid these mistakes and pass with flying colors. Tips for success. Build vocabulary. Master grammar. Remember kanji. Listen, listen, listen. 1. Master the writing systems. Before diving into vocabulary and grammar, familiarize yourself with Japanese characters. Hiragana. Used for native Japanese words and grammatical particles. Learn stroke order and pronunciation first. Practice reading and writing simple words like sakura and sushi. Katakana. Used for foreign words and onomatopoeia. Learn alongside hiragana, focusing on differences. Practice reading words like banana. Basic kanji. Start with 100 basic kanji. Focus on meaning, what the kanji represents. Readings. Onyomi and kunyomi. Build vocabulary. Expand your word bank to around 800 N5 level words. Focus on everyday words, verbs, adjectives. Use apps like Anki and Quizlet to learn the 800 required words.
Hours got me too, but I'll pick up my pencil and study every clue, 'cause I won't let the JLPT keep me feeling blue.
Studying seriously. Using resources like flashcards, apps, and mock tests. The JLPT N5 requires about 800 words. That's totally manageable if you start early and use tools like flashcards or spaced repetition. Make vocabulary part of your daily routine. Master grammar. Understand grammar basics, learn essential grammar points, including sentence structure. Japanese follows subject, object, verb, SOV, order. Particles. Verb conjugations, adjective conjugations.
I opened up my dinky book. I thought I had a plan, but those hiragana letters ran.
Grammar doesn't have to be scary. With resources like Genki, or even free guides online, you can tackle N5 level grammar one step at a time. And remember, practice makes perfect. Practice listening. Listening practice develop listening skills for the JLPT N5. It requires exposure to clear and natural Japanese, combined with active engagement.
デビルハンターとして許せねえ。そんな悪魔、俺がぶっ殺してやるぜ。
Listen to N5 sample audio or apps like Japanese Pod 101, JLPT N5 Practice Audio. Familiarize yourself with slow, clear Japanese, simple conversations. Practice with short dialogues. Media. Watch children's shows or listen to NHK Easy Japanese News. Listening is a muscle you need to train. Start with slow, clear Japanese. NHK Easy News or JLPT Sample Audio are great places to begin. Shadowing native speakers also helps build comprehension. Read regularly. Practice reading. Start with hiragana and katakana sentences. Move to graded readers for beginners. Example: Japanese graded readers level 0. Features furigana. Read simple signs or labels like basu, bus, or supa, supermarket. Read graded readers or children's books to improve speed and comprehension. Reading helps solidify vocabulary and grammar while improving comprehension. Start with N5 level texts and work your way up. Graded readers are a lifesaver. Mastering kanji. The secret to kanji? Repetition and context. Use flashcards, practice writing them out, and see them in sentences. Apps like Wanikani can make it fun. And always double-check your strokes. Take mock tests. Mock tests and practice use JLPT. Practice tests to simulate the exam format. Apps like BunPro, Wanikani, and JLPT Sensei help track your progress. Review your mistakes and focus on weak areas. Familiarize yourself with the format and time limits.
So here's to the failures, the lessons that we've learned. The test might knock us down, but the tables will be turned. I'll ace it next December, just waiting you will see. Goodbye to all my blues, hello JLPT.
Mock tests are your best friend. They help you get used to the timing and format of the JLPT. Make a habit of taking them regularly. You'll be surprised how much it helps. Relax on test day.
The test might knock us down, but the tables will be turned. I'll ace it next December, just wait and you will see. Goodbye to all my blues, hello, JLPT.
Learn relaxation techniques like deep breathing to stay calm.
Here's to the failures.
Stress can sabotage your performance. On test day, take deep breaths and remind yourself of how much you've prepared. Confidence is key. Developing listening skills for the JLPT N5 requires exposure to clear and natural Japanese, combined with active engagement. Here's how you can practice effectively. 1. Use JLPT N5 listening materials, JLPT. Official practice books. These include audio specifically designed for the test. Online sample questions. Websites like the official JLPT site and JLPT Sensei offer free audio practice. 2. Listen to simple conversations. Start with beginner-level dialogues that match your current vocabulary and grammar knowledge. Sources: Japanese Pod 101 offers beginner audio lessons. NHK Easy Japanese features slow, clear conversations with transcripts. 3. Shadowing practice. What is shadowing? Listen to a sentence and repeat it immediately, mimicking the speaker's intonation and rhythm. How it helps: improves comprehension and speaking rhythms simultaneously. Resources: use audio from JLPT practice tests. Watch beginner-friendly media children's shows. Simple language and repetition make them ideal for N5 learners. Anime for beginners. Slice of life anime often uses everyday vocabulary. YouTube channels. Channels like Comprehensible Japanese offer slow, beginner-friendly content. 9. Leverage podcasts and audio lessons. Japanese Pod 101 offers structured lessons by level, including JLPT N5 Point. Beginner-focused podcast with natural, repetitive language. Slow Japanese. Podcasts designed for learners with slow-paced, clear dialogue. Practice dictation. How to do it. Listen to a short sentence. Write down what you hear. Check your notes against the transcript. Why it works. Trains your ears to catch individual words and grammar points. Use apps for listening. Focuses on listening and repeating natural conversations. 8. Focus on familiar vocabulary. Start with sentences containing words and grammar you already know. Gradually expand to more complex sentences as you progress. 9. Repeat and replay. Listen to the same audio multiple times. First, listen. Try to understand the main idea. Second, listen. Focus on individual words and grammar. Third, listen. Mimic pronunciation and intonation. Set a routine. Dedicate 10 to 15 minutes daily to listening practice. Alternate between passive listening, e.g. during a commute, and active listening, e.g. shadowing or dictation. Have you failed the JLPT N5 or any other test? Share your story in the comments and let's laugh about it together. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and study smarter, not harder. Particles? Who needs them? Kanji? More like Kanji. Like, subscribe, hit that bell icon for